Hi everybody, my name is Danielle Nicole and welcome to Monetary Makeup. It's here! The new Pat McGrath Divine Glow Highlighter. So you may have noticed that I recently posted my review of the new Pat McGrath Divine Glow Blush Duos, and I did not include the highlighter. And that's because for whatever reason, Pat decided to release the blush duos one day early. So I of course received two separate orders, so today is going to be all about the new highlighter. Now she did drop 4 new shades in this new Divine Glow collection, but the shade I picked up is called Lunar Allure. Now I am ecstatic to review this highlighter. Not that I wasn't super excited about the blushes, but this is the first time Pat has released a highlighter that I believe is geared for fair skin. So I'm so excited to see how this new highlighter performs on my 30 plus oily dehydrated acne prone skin. So if you're excited to get started and enjoy the video while you're watching, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and let's get started right now. Alright you guys, so this video is probably going to be pretty short and sweet since we are just reviewing the new highlighter. Now I do have all of my makeup done, including blush, foundation, all of that good stuff. The only thing I'm missing is highlighter. So let's go over a couple of quick details about this new product. So these new Divine Glow highlighters retail for $48 US and they are made in Italy. And you get 4.6 grams or 0.16 ounces. Now the box that the product comes in is the exact same as the new Divine Blush Duos. Now I know it's just a box, but this is really cute packaging. Now the actual packaging itself is the exact same as the new Divine Blush Duos. So you do have a push button to open up the product, which I do find is a little bit difficult to open at times. And you do have a full mirror on the opposite side of the product. So this is what the shade Lunar Allure looks like in the pan. Now I must say, typically Pat's highlighters don't look like much in the pan, but once applied to the skin, they are beautiful. Alright, it is swatch time. Now I do have a couple of shade comparisons for you, that way you can really get a sense of the depth and undertone. So first up is the new Skin Fetish Divine Glow Highlighter in the shade Lunar Allure. The second swatch is the Divine Glow Highlighter from the Bridgerton collection in the shade Incandescent Gold 002. And the third swatch is the Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter in the shade Lunar Nude. So hopefully you guys can see the intense shine that these highlighters pack. So part of the reason I was so excited to see the shade Lunar Allure is because as someone who has a fair to light cool undertone, I do find that some of Pat's highlighters either lean too warm or too deep. So just a hair too deep, just a hair too warm, and hopefully this will be a Goldilocks situation with just right. Now keep in mind, the two other highlighters that I swatched for you all are her gel formula, so they are not the exact same, and those do retail for $60 US as opposed to $48. So I was actually expecting Lunar Allure to have just a little bit less of a sheen to it, but now that I'm looking at it swatched out, it looks pretty close to the other formula. Alright, let's dive right in. Alright, let's get the hair pulled back. Alright, I'm going to start off with this Morphe fan brush. A little bit more kick up than the other two. Now quick disclaimer, I do prefer a more light application that can be built up as opposed to going in with way too much product, so I don't have a ton of highlighter on the brush. Alright, let's go. Dipping in a second time. I am applying this highlighter a little bit on top of my blush, that way we can really see the impact. Okay, wow. Do you guys see that sheen? This is beautiful. Look at that sheen. Alright, let's get it on the other cheekbone. Ooh, that is definitely an icy highlight. You guys comment down below if you can see the sheen from this angle. That would be really helpful to know since I can't look at the other side of my head. Alright, a little bit down the bridge of the nose. Now this brush is way too big for what I typically use, but I just don't feel like dirtying another brush. Oh my gosh, can you guys see that? That is a punchy highlight. Now, I unfortunately already have red lipstick on, so if I use this brush, it's just going to smear the lipstick all over. How am I going to do this? All right, I just picked up a little bit on the tip of my finger, so let's see if I can manage to do this without getting red everywhere. All right, you guys, that took some serious skill, not gonna lie. All right, so here's the deal. If you are someone who has texture but has never tried Pat McGrath's highlighters and you love that icy, wet sheen, lit from within glow, I highly recommend her formula. I know they are more pricey than other highlighters, but there's only one other brand that I have found comes even close. All right, I will tell you what that other brand is in 1 second, but first let me finish up my thoughts about Lunar Allure. So I think it's going to be no surprise just from looking at the sheen that this highlighter provides. This is a beautiful formula, and for once, this highlighter is perfect for fair skin. So if you were like me and you found that even though you love Pat's highlighter formula, they were just a little bit too deep for your skin tone, highly recommend the shade Lunar Allure. Now, I do find these highlighters also last all day, whether you pick up the gel formula or this one. These are just beautiful formulas in general. All right, so Lunar Allure is definitely getting 2 thumbs up from me. Now, I understand there are so many makeup brands on the market, and especially indie brands in particular, that can create some beautiful highlighter formulas. Now, also, if you are someone who is interested in a beautiful highlighter that leaves that really nice wet sheen effect, but without the price tag, I got you covered. So these highlighters from the brand Give Me Glow are incredible. I would never want to take away from the original creator, so I do have to say that these Pat McGrath highlighters, they are just absolutely beautiful. So if you want to pick up the original, highly recommend. But for those of you who are curious, let me swatch these two Give Me Glow highlights. So I re-swatched the new Pat McGrath highlighter in the shade Lunar Allure. The next shade is called Powdered Perry from Give Me Glow. And the final swatch is also from Give Me Glow in the shade Late Night Coastin'. So just take a look at the sheen that those highlights provide. So once again, if you were interested in the new Pat McGrath highlighters, I highly recommend them. They are beautiful. But it's always good to know you have a more affordable option just in case. Alright you guys, well this new Pat McGrath highlighter in the shade Lunar Allure definitely exceeded all my expectations. So now I'm dying to hear from all of you guys down below. Have you picked up any of these new highlighters? And if you have, what shades did you pick up and which one is your favorite? Alright, well I do hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye guys!